That's a rather intriguing video because today I will be showing you a full filing on the entire hand, which takes me literally 10 minutes. And while I'm removing the coating with the same Christmas tree bit green notch at maximum speed, in fact, I no longer have a specific technique for removal. I generally just work as my hand guides me, rather than strictly following a pattern. The most important thing is to guide the drill smoothly, so there are no craters and the drill doesn't dig into the coating, gel, or material, as this can cause overfiling of the nail plate. I always guide the drill smoothly, and in one motion I remove the material. By the way, on these hands we are doing. So today, this correction is the third one when I am transitioning the client to a gel base. Everyone is already asking me what a gel base is, how to transition clients to it. Girls, I will definitely film this video for you. It's just that right now I have this material that I just can't manage to upload for you. So please wait a little bit. After removal, I always do smoothing with the drill. The most important thing is light smoothing at minimal speed. After that, I slightly file the side wall with a 240 grit file without pressure. If there are any microlifts, they of course need to be removed. You can avoid filing this way, but I still adhere to the idea that when we turn the finger on its side like this, we kind of see with our eyes the lower parallel, we see the side wall directly, and everything is open to us. Then we can immediately say, that is, check if there are these micro lifts, because if we didn't see this lift and apply the coating, then accordingly, our new coating will peel off very quickly. In the same way, I went over the other side. After that, I start doing the manicure, and first, as always, I only treat the nail plate at minimal speed, remove the trigium and slightly lift the cuticle. After that, I increase the speed and work only on the skin. I open the cuticle, come here, clean the sinus and also smooth out the panichi. I haven't yet told you about the gel base, that I am doing the third correction on these hands specifically with it. We constantly had before switching to the gel base, constant lifting even with the regular classic base with different compositions from different brands, constant lifting on the index, middle and even ring fingers. In general, there was lifting everywhere. Moreover, the lifting was in the stress zone. And what's very strange because I always create the correct architecture, always choose the right material, and accordingly I prepare the nail plate very gently. So why were there specifically separations? The only thing I can say is, when the client came to me, her nails were severely overfiled, so much so that they were red and the free edge just crumbled. This time I was pleased with the wear. Yes, -2 nails, but on the other nails there were only small micro liftings. Oh yes, also on the second big nail, so we lost one big nail, lost the ring finger, and on that big nail, there was a detachment. On the others, on the rest, there were just micro detachments, and even then, probably only on the index finger. All the others were just perfect. Well, and of course, especially the left hand. I have already done the preparation. I have already removed the dust, degreased it. Now I am applying the gel base. Just rub the base in with circular motions and make sure to thoroughly coat the side walls. If you don't rub the gel base into the nail, the adhesion will be slightly worse. It needs to be physically rubbed in, and the gel base does not contain the acid, that aggressive acid, like in a regular classic base. Yes, it has a different composition. Yes, it's clear that there are some components that might affect the nail, but there are no aggressive components. Therefore, the gel base must be applied to a well-prepared nail plate, not overfiled, and so on. And of course, use an acid-free primer, let it dry well, and only then apply the gel base. Always cure according to the instructions. My gel base cures in 2 minutes in a hybrid lamp. Now I have reinforced the stress zone and the free edge separately because this nail was extended, and I thought that, in principle, removing and re-extending it was not necessary, so I added a little gel material to the free edge so that the blue gel would not show through. Moreover, we will be removing almost all of the length, so the blue gel won't be a problem for us in this way. Additionally, this nail grows slightly downward, so I'm also lifting the free edge. And I always work without flipping the hand. Well, now comes the most interesting part. First, I file the side parallels on one side, all the nails. Then I move to the right side and file the side parallels in the same way. This is super important information right now. This is how I work on 5 nails. That is so I don't have to move the client's hands back and forth. I first work on one hand, but I work in this conveyor-like method. After that, I need to file the side walls a little, just a little, to remove the excess volume that may appear after application because the gel still flows a bit. At this moment, I always again follow several projections, always side view and top view. I went over all the nails on one hand, then I turned the hand on its side like this and filed the right side wall. The most important thing is not to overfile the side wall so that the gross points are completely bare, because that way the nails can break. I filed just a little, not everything, not completely. I haven't touched the edge yet because there's a secret to achieving an expensive manicure, a beautiful edge, and simply perfect nails. Now I'm applying a no-wipe top coat and curing it in the lamp. Now just the cherry on top, I am now taking the drill bit and removing the length as much as I need. At the same time, I make the nail edge straight and perpendicular so that the corners are exactly 90 degrees, and simultaneously I check the length on both hands to avoid wasting time on this later. Take a file and slightly even out the edge. We also need to file the lower parallels a bit. I place the file directly under the nail, file along a straight line parallel to the axis of the finger, and also around the corners right away. And basically that's it, the filing is done. Of course there are still 9 more nails to file, but just look at how cool the nail looks. Yes, of course, don't forget to file from the inside. I didn't capture this process on camera, but I think you'll manage. Everything will be fine. There is no need to fear that the drill will slip and ruin the coating, because if you think about it, it will definitely happen. If you like my videos, if today's video was super useful to you, be sure to leave comments, like and subscribe, because in my community,